Good morning, welcome to the channel and welcome to the Lake District. We're parked in Wasdale at Greenside. We're going to head along the road for about half a mile before turning off into the fields, and then we're going to do two Birketts, Great Bank and Irton Fell. The forecast is for the cloud base to remain at about 500 metres all day today, but it's looking considerably lower than that at the moment. But we're only going up to about just under 400, so hopefully it might lift and we'll get some views and we'll get to our top. So today we're Birkett bashing. Hopefully it'll be a bit quieter than the last two outings. There's nobody else parked here. I was expecting at least another couple of cars to be here when we got here. So it's quiet at the moment, so let's take a quick look at today's route.
I love to go wandering along the mountain trail, and as I go, I love to swing my knapsack on my back.
We've left the road and we're onto a nice green lane now. We've just come through a dwelling called Buckbarrow. I don't know if they still live there. By the looks of it, I think they do. The couple that took me for my mountain leader training, at least they used to live there. Looks like they still might do. That kind of paraphernalia in the yard. So it's quiet. Bit grey. Dry at the moment now. So we'll carry on along this green lane.
Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I
It's
can
very pleasant
weather
at the
any
moment on this green lane.
storm.
Nice and peaceful. Yeah, we got a bit upset a bit earlier. There was a couple of gunshots went off. Well, that was him wanting to be straight back to the car. Seems to be alright now. They've stopped. Look. He's got his nose to the ground, smelling everything. Ah, this is a bit boggy. So, hang on. hard doing gates one-handed in the mud, which I'm stuck in. What did I say about this green lane being very pleasant? We're out of the mud now for a while. It's just been a bit drizzly. The forecast is maybe light rain and drizzle through the day. Looking to the northwest where the weather's coming from, there's a bit of brightness in the sky. So fingers crossed, we'll stay reasonably dry. Then we'll carry on at this lane. I believe that's the first of our objectives there, that big great bank. And around here, that's Irton Fell. That's only 395 metres. And the cloud space is supposed to be at 500. But if we look back where the weather's coming from, it just seems to be brightening up a bit. So fingers crossed. Down we go. So we'll carry on. We'll see you in a bit. So we've just come through the Wasdale, the outskirts of. We're on this bridle way now that takes us all the way into Westdale. And it would if we were going all the way into Westdale. But we branch off it and we go up there to a great bank through the forestry. And then from there up to Irton Fell, which actually seems to be clearing a bit now, which is good. It is getting brighter in the northwest where the weather's coming from all the time. We're going through a copse of pines, which is very pleasant, and it's lovely and quiet. Hardly a breath of wind at all. I was fearing the worst as we were driving down here, coming round Workington and Whitehaven. Oh, and the heavens opened, and it lasted a good hour, I think. I was thinking, oh, well, why am I doing this? But now we're here, and it's fared up, and we're in the peace and quiet. This is why we're doing it. This is why we get out of our pits at 5:30 on a Sunday morning, or even a Saturday. Making our way through the trees towards Great Bank, and you can see over my shoulder there that Irton Fell has cleared now. Hopefully it'll stay like that for the rest of the walk. But it's still very pleasant going up here. So we'll carry on, probably see you at the top. We've left the trees and we're onto the fell side now. And it's a bit muddy as this path. And I think it's going to start getting a bit steep now as well. Look. Oh, mud. Charlie's enjoying it now. He didn't mind a bit of mud. That's all good. Still nice and quiet. Maybe off the down and I can see our path. I'll just get down this corner. Have a look. Can you see? Where's it gone? Oh. Ah, there we are. Yeah, just by me right here. Or even my left ear. Just by my left ear. Then we'll carry on. Up through the mud. It should dry out up there. Looks to be quite stony just the path from here. Right, we'll carry on. Well, it's steep and wet and muddy coming up here. Oh, but it's quiet. Wind's picking up a bit. Seems to be expected. Now, that outcrop, where is it? Well, it's straight behind me now. I think when we were down in the valley, that is what I was calling our first objective. Absolutely nowhere near. Trained navigator me, you see. And what I was calling Irton Fell. I'm not sure what that is. Ah, there you can see that outcrop there. So anyway, the mist is starting to roll in a bit again. Oh, so we'll carry on slogging up here. Alright, there you go. Ah, well, time for a coffee and a chew. Found a little sheltered spot here. When I was naming the fells when we were down in the valley, oh, absolutely no idea, have I? I haven't a clue what the ones that I said we were heading towards are. They're way back there, the first one that I said. So we're just skirting round the bottom of Irton Fell now to get to Great Bank, which I can see in front of us. And then we're doubling back on ourselves to get to the top of Irton Fell over there. So what I was thinking about saying that one behind us over there somewhere was somewhere where we were heading. I don't know. Trained navigator me, you see. I'll have a slurp. Sounded like Keith Floyd then, didn't it? I cook like Keith Floyd. Like that. So, we've just seen two people heading off on the path where we're heading, so that's why we've stopped, let them get in front of us. They had a dog with them as well. So. But I think I've actually come up this path, the opposite direction, a few years back. I was going to do a wild camp round Great Gable, I think it was. And I'd come up on train to Ravenglass, come up on Lal Ratty, and my first night I walked over here to Wasdale Youth Hostel. I spent the first night there, and the plan was to wild camp over near Great Gable. I think it was Great Gable, but the forecast for the following day, well, all the weekend really, was torrential rain and thunderstorms. So I thought better of it. The following day, I walked back pretty much the same route, got back on Ratty and back home on train. Anyway, sun's starting to come out a bit now. It's starting to clear a bit. There's bits of wispy clouds still blowing over the fells. You're starting to get decent views. out that way and out to the coast. So hopefully the cloud will start to lift a bit. So anyway, we'll have our coffee. Oh, and I'll slog up some other hill that I haven't got a clue what it's called. So we'll see in a bit. We've come to a forest track, and I think I'm going to deviate from the planned route, because the route I've marked out continues to go down there, losing height to go back up again. And we kind of go down there and then double back on ourselves to get to the top of Great Bank. Whereas it looks like this track kind of contours round to like a bit of a col, and we can just go up to Great Bank from there. So we're going to make a bit of a deviation, see if we can save the annoyance of losing height to climb back up again. So we'll see where this takes us to. See you in a bit. So that over my shoulder is what I'm hoping is Great Bank. So we're going to carry on up this track, which seems to head into like that col, and then we'll do Great Bank from there, and then we double back on ourselves over that way towards Irton. It's starting to spit a bit now as well. Wind's getting up, getting a bit chilly. So we'll carry on up this track and hopefully see you at the top of Great Bank. Well, we've done Great Bank. Oh, it was awful. It was pathless, tussocky. It was through felled forest. I'm glad it was felled, otherwise it would have been practically impossible. And when we got to the top, couldn't see a thing anyway. It's closed right in as the weather now. We got a bit of drizzle, and it's dried. It's dried up now. So we're on our way to Irton Fell, I think. Could be anything, the way I've been performing today. Oh dear. It's pathless up here, but it's dry and the grass is short. We shouldn't be too bad. We're not that far from the top, I don't think. So anyway, we'll see in a bit. Well, we're at the top of Irton Fell, and it's bleak up here. Can't see a thing. So we're going to head off back down now, see if we can find somewhere sheltered for lunch. No point in hanging around up here. So off we go. We'll probably see you again at lunchtime. Try for now. We're descending around the end of Wainwright, and we're starting to drop out of the clag. You can see wasp water starting to appear there. It's a shame about the views, really, but never mind. We've had two good walks with views and crowds, and this is one for peace and quiet and limited views. So it's all good. We're not that far from the car now. I don't know whether to bother stopping for lunch or have a picnic in the car. The wind stopped. We're sheltered down here now. It's quite mild, so we might stop for our lunch. Get a nice quiet spot by the side of the lake and have our lunch down there, I think. So anyway, we'll carry on down here. It's a bit eroded, is this path. So we'll carry on. We'll probably see you when we get down to the bottom. Ah well, just stopped for lunch. Bottom of Great Hall Gill. It's a pleasant little spot, is this? And we're definitely in our happy place now. We've got some views over Wastwater, peace and quiet, wind's died down. This is glorious little setting for lunch here. I don't know what the forecast was saying about cloud base at 500 metres. The highest we got was 395 and it was well below us. So, never mind. It's been another good day, nice and quiet. 2 people and 1 dog all the way around. And we let them get well off in front of us while we had our coffee. So it's been good. So I'm going to have my buses, and then we've just got, I think, less than 2 miles to go now, just down to the lake, and then over the road back to the car. So I'll have my buses and we'll see in a bit. Oh. Charlie wants to give a shout out to the ladies in the local shop. Whenever I go in for my ham for my buses, there's always some offcuts for Charlie. So Leslie and Caroline, Charlie says thank you. I'll finish mine, Charlie's finished his, and then we'll get off down to the lake shore. So we'll see in a bit. Well, we had a very pleasant lunch around that waterfall. Now we've had a little stroll by the river. I panicked a bit. The bridge wasn't where I thought it was going to be. It's a few hundred yards further downstream. I thought we were going to have to make a massive detour. But we're starting to get into people again now. So we're in no rush. Ambling along. Just coming up to the road that goes from Wastdale through to Hampton Bridge. Let's get across that and then we're through fields and back to the car. I'll carry on. See you in a bit. Fortunately, we didn't have to put up with the people for very long. There's only half a dozen of them and we soon left them behind. We're on another little quiet lane now. Very peaceful. It's been a good day. Shame about the clag, but never mind. I think that there in the clag, I think that'll be Brookbarrow and Middle Fell there. And that one behind me, over my shoulder, that little thing there. I think that's the one that I thought this morning we were going to be heading up. So we'll have a nice amble along this little lane. I'm in no rush to get back today. Thoroughly enjoying it. We'll carry on and see you in a bit. We're about half a mile from the car now, so I'm going to sign off. The foot banners clearing a bit there. We've had a good day, it's been nice and quiet, which is how we like it, after the last 2 walks in the crowds. So no, it's been good. Shame about the clag and not having views, but never mind, we can live with that, can't we? So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do the liking, subscribing, ringing that notification bell, commenting, sharing, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Me, I